here in Alexandria, the community coming together for a prayer service following threats to multiple schools in the area. Bennett Rowland Jr. is joining us live with more from that service. So Bennett, how are things going?
Yeah, Joe, so as you said, it's been a tense week for schools here around the parish. Started last weekend with a threat that canceled Peabody's homecoming activities. It carried into early into this week. And on Tuesday, there was actually a deputy-involved shooting at Peabody Montessori. Now, in light of all of these events, Pastor and Pineville City Councilman Nathan Martin organized a prayer event. He's here with me now. And Pastor Martin, just kind of tell me what gave you the inspiration for this.
Well, it's times like these that people of faith need to come together and express their faith so that we can demonstrate that we have trust in a God who is over all things. And so I was actually prompted by someone else who suggested that I do it. And within 36 hours, was able to put this together, and just so grateful that the people responded the way they did.
Yes, sir. And you took me to my next question, the response. It was an amazing turnout. Kind of talk to me about that.
Well, I think that's just shows the faith level of our people. We had so many pastors here. We had a lot of elected officials here. We have people of high quality who lead our communities on the faith level and the governmental level. And so I'm just grateful for them willing to stand up together and show trust in God, and also, send to our students, to our teachers, to our parents that, we're together, and together we're going to overcome this, because as Superintendent Powell often says, we're better together.
That's the motto. And there's still work to be done. There's still work to be done. What can we do as a community, as a whole?
I think one of the things that happens is these conversations that started today. And we had one little time when we broke into small groups and people prayed together. People that had never met each other grabbed hands and prayed together. And as we have more of these kinds of conversations, then we're going to break down walls and barriers that have been built up over the years. We'll get to know each other, and then we can provide solutions for our young people.
And that kind of takes me to my next question. So safety of our students is paramount, and just kind of talk about the importance of that.
Well, so grateful that Sheriff Wood was here today, and the residents of Rapides Parish a few years ago passed that tax to fund the school resource officers. I'm so grateful for that, and gives us a sense of confidence, but we need to continue to stand together and let the communication between those law enforcement officers and the school administrators continue. If there's a need for another officer at some of these larger campuses, we may have to address that, and we'll figure that out together.
Yes, sir. Well, I want to thank you for your time. Appreciate you being with me, man. And this was an awesome event. Thank you, Pastor Martin.
To God be the glory.
Absolutely. All right, Joe. So with that, I'm going to send it back to you.